Hey y'all, what's happening with everybody today? I hope y'all stay blessed, stay cool. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot as fuck. It's hot right now. I'm in the sun. Shit. Thought I was in the thought I was in the shade, but shit, I'm in the sun. Nigga burning up. But I ain't gonna keep this live too long. As you can tell by the title, I'm talking about my brother's death. I was recording it, but it stopped. I have enough memory, so yeah, I'm just gonna talk it on live. Um, Whether you come in or not, if you do wind up coming in, press that like, please, because this story is gonna get real interesting. Uh, all right, here we go. I'm about to start off with um my brother. Right, my brother always. Hold on, who the hell is this? As a young boy, hold on, who the hell is this walking up? My brother always had seizures. Um, I done stayed with my brother for about like 15, 20 years. My brother was 32 when he died. Um, I love my brother. He just couldn't see that. Um, yeah, this gets me every time I talk about it. I should have went on live and talked about it when uh, when it first happened. But my brother, he loved the free run. Yeah, hold on. I gotta get these groceries.
What do you want to put it? Just gonna put it. Okay, I have some other. Okay.
All right. You got that.
Okay, I'm gonna put it. Have a good day.
All right, sorry for that little interruption right there, but yeah, time to get back to it. All right, where was I? Whew, shit, sorry. Oh, I got a drink. I got a drink. Ooh wee, ooh wee. Yeah. Anyways, my brother was a bright soul. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a real bright soul. Like uh, he loved everybody. He loved everybody until you know you fucked with him. And you fucked with him, he came harder. That's just how he was. Um, it was nobody his enemies until like he did something to them or fucked them over or they fucked him over. I didn't like nobody he hung around. I was one of them brothers that was just like, no, like my brother hung around somebody I didn't like him because I knew who the fuck my brother was hanging around. So that's why I didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all know, what's cracking. At the end of the day, we all know Custis. We all know all that shit. So, my brother hung around some niggas that just kept him in trouble. Cause see, I'm not the nigga that like trouble. I don't like trouble. I don't like to be in trouble. Um, I like to come sit at the house peacefully. If you don't fucking fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. You don't say hi to me, I don't say hi to you. That's just how it is. It's just being a man in general. You know what I'm saying? So I like to sit peacefully without drama and shit. And if you come with drama, I'm gonna come with drama. I'm gonna come with harder drama. But at the end of the day, like, uh, my brother loved everybody. He loved everybody, bro. The main thing my brother loved was kids. You know, my brother, he'll have some money. I'll give my brother some money, and he'll go shopping for kids. Come back with a bag full of candy and shit. Like teaching them how to flip, uh, teaching them how to free run, how to jump off trash cans and turn backflips and shit, and shit like that. That was my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother wasn't bad. He just made he just made decisions that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? And he made decisions that wasn't right because he wasn't right in the head because as a baby, my brother had seizures back to back to back. And anybody who know about seizures know if you have them back to back to back, like I did, like he did, you know, your head, it fucks with your head. You know what I'm saying? So he had them worse than I did. Um, he was always in the hospital as a baby, like constantly, and it just fucked with him. Like it fucked with him badly, and he didn't have a childhood like I did. I mean, I ain't never had a childhood. My bad, but he ain't never had a childhood like a normal kid. Like I would give my kid a childhood, like birthdays and holidays and shit like that. He didn't have all that toys. Fucking, we was poor. We was poor. We didn't have shit. He didn't have none of that shit as a kid, as a baby, growing up. We stayed in LA. I remember in LA we stayed on 118th Street and Place. We stayed over there on that side, off of San Pedro. I was born in Pasadena, but they all was born in LA. All of them was born in LA, off of 118th Street and Place, right there off of San Pedro. Um, we stayed there for some years. We was there for some years, bro. Like Uh, my brothers all from East Coast, all of them, all of my brothers from East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like, except for one, and that's my baby bro. My baby bro, he somehow, a blood, but this brother was different. Like, my nigga used to free run. My nigga used to dance. He used to jerk. He used to do all that shit. Like, that was him. He didn't gang bang, no, none of that. Even though I tried to push him into it a couple of times, but he still didn't gang bang. He didn't do none of that shit, bro. Like, my brother wasn't no custer, bro. He wasn't no custer. If you said something to him, bro would get down. Bro would fade, bro. Like, bro was squabble. He was squabble quick than a motherfucker. It's a couple of times I had a squabble with him at the port. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was with we had a squabble with some other niggas at the port because I had my blue rag hanging out my left pocket and shit. And then I'm working out at the port and shit, doing push-ups and shit. And these niggas gonna say, "Oh, that's a crab right there." So I overheard the niggas. So I walked up there. My brother's in there hanging with them niggas. You get what I'm saying? So I walk up there like, "What, nigga?" Uh, so we got down with the niggas, beat they ass, like fuck the niggas up, bro. Uh, and the Mexicans came up to the park. I guess they knew my brother, so they came up to the park and helped us out, like helped us with the squabble, like. Uh, but that's another story for another time, though. But I'm talking about my brother passing, though. Like, I swear to God, if you got family, thank God that they here. Why they here? Give them they flowers, they roses, they candle while they here. Uh, Cause tomorrow ain't promised, bro. Tomorrow is not promised to nobody. Not to me, not to you, not to your family, not to their family, not to nobody. Tomorrow ain't promised, bro. Um, I don't care if I really don't get no likes on here, bro. Like, and in general, I don't care, bro. I'm just telling my story, bro. Like, you can like it, you can love it, or you can hate it, bro. Like, but anyway, you don't like it, press that dislike button, be on your way. You know what I'm saying? But uh, my brother ended up in a county over a bullet. He had like four other cases on him. He was doing he was doing about a year. Uh, when he when they gave him his sentence, it was 3 years. My brother only lasted a year. My brother don't go in there and collect enemies. My brother go in there happy. He go in there jerking. He do his shit. I remember telling my bro, like, bro, look, stay here with me. I'm gonna tell you who to hang around with and who not to hang around with. But that's the difference between blacks and Mexicans, bro. Mexicans can snitch on a black and get away with it. Black can't snitch on no Mexican or no blacks, or that's considered a rat. You know what I'm saying? So he's with these niggas. They breaking in homes and shit, sleeping in that shit, sleeping in vacant houses and shit. They didn't like him from the get go because they used to make my brother sleep in the backyard. My brother left my house. He was sleeping on the couch in my house, but cause we didn't have enough rooms and shit, so he slept on the couch. But he left my house over an argument in the garage and went to stay with some Mexicans, and they had him in the backyard with a fucking tent. They was taking his money. They was just using him, bro. Like they was taking his money and shit, using him and shit. My like I told you, my brother had seizures, but because bro not all there. You know what I'm saying? He had seizures as a baby, like back to back to back. And when you have seizures back to back as a little baby, you really don't know if you're doing wrong or if you're doing right. My brother don't know no gang politics, no nothing. So I try to tell him, I try to, explain to him. I try to talk to him, but he was like one of these people. After he done hung around with everybody, he's like one of these people. Oh, I don't need no lecture. He was one of them. I don't need no lecture type niggas, bro. I don't need no lecture, bro. I don't even need that. Let me experience shit on my own. Okay, that happened. I let him experience shit on his own, which I should have never did. But I can't pull him in there and tie him to a chair and say, brother, bro, you gonna sit up in the house. You're not going nowhere. I can't do that shit. I can only tell him, look, sit up in here with me. Come in the house with me. My kids love my brother. They love my brother. They love their uncle to death. Like it's not a day go by they ain't crying. They ain't upset. But I still think there was somehow some foul play in this shit. They did an autopsy. It came back pulmonary embolism. Like how you die from that shit, bro? Like there's medicine to clear that shit up, especially when you in medical. You in medical, you die from a pulmonary blood clots in your lungs. When they got medicine for that shit, when they got cameras in there. They got cameras all around there, so you can clearly see that he's in there hurting. You can clearly see he's in there hurting. You can clearly see he's not responsive. But it took the inmates to bang on the wall to let the the sheriff know that there's a dude laying in here not responsive. The detective gonna tell me, oh, we got there fast. We got there quick, but there was nothing we could do about it. You got there fast. Okay. But let me tell you, when you out and you unconscious, you ain't got no oxygen to the brain. Anybody knows it's gonna take them more than 5 minutes to get there. It's gonna take you more than 5 seconds to get there. If you've been in there, you know that. So how do y'all get to him that quick to take him to the hospital? But you're sitting there telling me he needs to donate his organs. My brother got to donate his organs. You didn't contact no family. Didn't tell nobody about it. It had to be the doctor to find the family. How did the doctor find us before the police do? When we've been arrested before the sheriff do, and we've been arrested before. So you got our information. You know we all brothers. You know all my brothers been up in there. And at the time, most of my brothers is up in there. Junior up in there, Will up in there, fucking Shaka was up in there. Like most of my brothers was up in there at the time. But you couldn't find no family member that's connected to him. He stayed with me for 20 years. And you don't know that? You could go on people search and search up who's he been staying with. The doctor told me the nurse told me that's what he did, and they found me. So they come knocking on my door, telling me your brother is deceased. Your brother is dead. He's been dead since Sunday. It's already fucking. I think it was Friday. They came and told me he's been dead since Sunday. They just trying to see if I want to donate his organs. My brother been dead since Sunday, and it's Friday. And you telling me, you asking me, do I want to donate my brother's organs? That's what you come and ask me? The doctor said when he got to the hospital, he could clearly see that it took them 45 minutes to get there. 45 minutes to get there. I try to get his records, but there's no way you get his records and shit unless you pay for every fucking thing. You gotta pay for every fucking thing just to get a fucking record. Then I ordered his records from the Los Angeles County uh, corners, but still, it ain't came in. It's been about, I think it's been about 2 to 3 weeks. I ordered it, and it still ain't came in. We ain't got nothing but a bill telling me to go down there and pay $400 for some shit that for them handling his body. That's what I pay for. I pay $56 for a bill to come to the house. Seriously, my brother been dead for 45. I ain't had no oxygen to his brain for 45 minutes in that cell. The inmates thought he was sleeping. That's what they told me. They said the inmates thought he was sleeping, but then one of them go wake him up and realize that he was unresponsive. All right, when you thinking somebody's sleeping, you ain't about to wake nobody up. Inmates is not doctors. You ain't about to wake that nigga up because you're gonna think that nigga grumpy, that nigga grouchy, that nigga gonna punch at you, whatever the case is. How they know the inmates try to wake him up? How they know the inmates try to shake him a little bit to see if he was conscious or something? The inmates must have knew something. Something. Like there's no way this man been dead for 45 minutes on the ground and y'all not doing anything. It's daytime and y'all not knowing nothing. Everybody up mingling. This nigga on the ground. How y'all don't know nothing? Don't y'all supposed to go check? Don't y'all supposed to do a check? It's doctors in there. It's intensive cares in there. They took my brother to USC Medical Center. His eyes is glued shut. They told me, oh, I go view the body. His eyes is glued shut. I mean glued shut. He got this ventilator in his mouth, keeping him alive, so they could take his organs. They was on the verge of taking his organs. They were just keeping him alive, just take his organs. The shit LA County do, bro. The shit fucking LA County do. They wanted my brother's organs, bro. They wanted his organs so bad. His eyes weren't supposed to be glued shut. I should have checked and see if they took his organs. They probably took his eyeballs and shit. They probably did take his organs. But now, he's cremated. It just hurts to see my brother like that. It hurts to not see him get released like everybody else get released from jail. It still hurts me to this day. I stayed with my brother 20 years. 20 years. No, it wasn't 20 years. It was 10 years. I stayed with him 10 years. Let me rephrase that. My bad. 10 years. I stayed with my brother. He stayed with my sister for about like 3 years. Then he came back and stayed another 5 years. So I'm gonna say about like 15 years. He used to help me out with everything. He used to help me move. He used to help me out with every fucking thing. Except when he got mad that one day and he left. And that's when he got locked up. And then that's when he was going through case after case in court. I'm wondering why my brother going through all these cases in court. Like he's going through all these cases for a whole year. He was going through trials, court for a whole year. Crazy, ain't it? I'm always looking him up on LASD. He told me not to do nothing, so I didn't do nothing. I let him handle that, which I should have never done that. I should have never done that. That was down with my case. Hold on. It's hot. Ooh, shit. Whew. I had to go put on. I made this for my brother though. It's called My Brother's Keepers. Uh, I had to go put on a different shirt, man. It was hot. Nigga was over here sweating, talking and shit. Oh, I gotta give me a drink. Hold on. I'm not walking. I'm sitting right here by the door. On my lawn. Hold on. All right, yeah. But anyways, back. Uh, just went to go get something to drink on. That's better. Um, yeah. But my brother didn't do nothing wrong, bro. Nothing wrong. He just did what everybody else did. He followed everybody else. He didn't do nothing wrong. They look at your files in court. So the DA, when he reads your file in court, he he see everything in your file, so he think you a bad guy. They don't talk to you. They don't even look your way. They just read your file and they think you're a bad guy. That's how they judge you in court. They don't think you're doing good. They don't think you're doing no better or nothing. Just because you made that one little mistake, they think, oh yeah, he's running the streets, he's killing people, he's hitting, he's still doing this. No, you're not. You're not. You're not a bad guy. So that goes in your head and make you think, all right, maybe I am a bad guy then. And that's what it did to my brother, man. And he didn't make it out that bitch. Not alive. Cold part about it is they still had him arrested even when he was dead. He was still arrested. He was still incarcerated. How you still incarcerated when you're dead. Like that's crazy. Like that's really crazy, bro. But I'm about to get a lawyer. I hope Johnny Cochran call me back. I just hope he do. Johnny Cochran, if you looking at this, I hope you call me back, bro. I've been trying to hit you up and let you know that, like I need to get some get back. My brother' life was worth is worth it. LA County killed my brother. Wrongful death. That's what it's called. Wrongful death. He had a daughter. My brother was a good man. My brother was a real good man. He didn't know it all, and he thought he did. But at the end of the day, when none of the shit his fault. The Mexican snitched on him so he could stay up in there because the Mexican that was with him, he got out early. So I know he snitched on him. It's not illegal for Mexicans to snitch on blacks, but it's illegal for blacks to snitch on Mexicans. They can snitch on you all they want, as long as you're not their color. As long as you black, you got the black skin, they gonna snitch on you. That's why I don't do shit with them. I don't do shit with no Mexicans, bro. I can't, cuz. That's just me. That's just me, cuz. I can't do nothing. Cuz I can't do nothing with no Mexicans, cuz. Can't do nothing with no Mexicans, cuz. What's up? Hello. Press that like button. You want to talk to me? Press that like button. Um, yeah, but wrongful death, man. That's what happened with my brother, bro. Like it's crazy, man. Hey, 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 everybody. Um, yeah, that shit hunts me every day. That shit hunts me every day, man. My brother sitting there, just hearing about my brother sitting there lying and jail, lifeless, bro. Like that shit is really fucked up, bro. You know, that shit is really fucked up, bro. Like, they must have left again. Yeah. Um, yo, come back in, y'all. Y'all really need to hear this, man. Like, my brother, y'all, like, the county ain't right, yo. Wrongful death. My brother dying, just in case y'all didn't hear, that's what I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about my brother dying in the county, man. Like, that shit hurts, man. I really appreciate the like. Whoever pressed the like, I don't see your name because it's too bright out here, but uh Jelly Shadow, what's up? What happened was my brother dying, man, in the county. And of blood clots in his lungs. And they told me, the detective told me they got there in time. But the doctor told me that he ain't had no oxygen to his brain for 45 minutes. Tell me what you think about the whole about the situation. Is you there? I don't see you. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he came and left. I don't know. Yeah, I hope he in a good place too. You know, he sure was a good dude, man. And he was 32 years old, man. He died too early. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's too early to be going. Especially before me. I'm 37, he 32. You know what I'm saying? Like, he left before everybody. Before all I got 20 sisters and brothers and they all living, bro. Like, he left before everybody. And he's the youngest. And everybody know you don't get no blood clot in your lungs unless you have an injury. Oh, my battery about to die. Goddamn. Unless you have an injury or fucking you had that shit in your genes. And we don't have that shit in our genes. We don't have that shit in our family. So he had to have an injury or something to even have that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not understanding. But hey y'all, I gotta kill it right here though because I gotta go get my kids from school, cuz, and uh I'll be I'll be back when I get back. So yeah, I'm out right now.